This is Chidozio Guejifor, and I am coming to you live with CNN breaking news. So we just received reports that people have been picking up and eating a specific type of fungi species known as Conocybe filaris, also known as fool's cone cat. So it is indeed a mushroom, as a pileus, also known as the cap, and this cat can be either conical or expand to a flat surface with a slight umbo, which is like a rounded knob type of shape. In the center, it's more of a light brown to orange brown color and smooth, but towards the edges, it becomes more wrinkled and yellowish brown color. The gills are thin and close to each other and are a light brown color, and then the stipe is a yellowish pale beige type of color. It can be straight, it can be bent, it can be curved, anything. And it has a unique ring around it. This mushroom is spread around the world. It can be seen in places like North America, Europe, and Asia, but it's most common in America's Pacific Northwest, which includes places like British Columbia, in states like Washington, Oregon. It can be seen in your backyard, like in on growing on dead wood or moist soil. But the most important thing about this mushroom is that it's highly toxic. It contains a cyclic peptide toxin known as amatoxin, which is highly toxic to the liver. So the gastrointestinal symptoms occur 6 to 24 hours after it's consumed. So the first symptoms like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea would lead someone to believe that it may be because of food poisoning and stomach viruses, maybe. But as the after 6 hours, they'll experience like gastrointestinal distress and liver and kidney failure, which can lead to death. So this mushroom is heterotrophic, so it gets its own food and nutrients by eating and decomposing like dead wood. So it uses its hair-like hyphae to produce exoenzymes, which digest a substance and then it absorbs its nutrients. So it's kind of like the opposite way, like other organisms consume and then they break down their food, but this mushroom does it the opposite way. This mushroom also reproduces in two ways, asexually and sexually. It produces asexually through budding and asexual spores, and then it reproduces sexually by the formation of basidiospores. So this fool's cone cap isn't exactly all that bad. It's vital in nature because it's a decomposer, which means it breaks down organic matter and recycles it for other organisms to use, making it available for other organisms to use and stuff. So without decomposers like fool's cone cap, there'd be a decline in new growth and a shortage in nutrients because it would be stuck and unavailable in the dead plants and animals. So even though it has its benefits, that doesn't take away from the main picture that this mushroom is very dangerous. So whatever you do, do not eat this mushroom. Tell your kids not to eat this mushroom. And if you did, you would certainly be a fool. It's not named fool's cone cap for no reason. That's it. This has been Chidozio Guejifor and CNN breaking news. Back to you, husband.